Oh, so you don't have to open YouTube. Well, that's interesting, no? That's kind of... Is it moving around? Hmm. Yeah, I'm beginning. Okay, so that's why I said tentatively. Can't even say it. Yeah, he's not home yet. That's why I said tentatively, because schedules don't work for me. Eh. But I am streaming on Monday, so that part was right. If I, oh hi Gracie, he's my kitty cat. Good kitty. I don't know if I'll get any viewers again, but maybe, hopefully, like if I keep the motivation, continue doing it, eventually somebody will see and join. I know it's early. Later in the day than last time. Last time was around 11:30, and that was like 6 hours long. That was a lot. Um, as I said in the title, yeah. What I'm gonna just do is well, I already have it here. Let's see. Let's start with the role quest. Let's go to Kugane. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tight. Some things I use my mouse for, and some things I don't. Because it's really hard to get a fix on. Ugh, like that. Yeah. I actually want to see summoning bell. Excuse me. I hope I can be under. Oh, that's not used. I keep looking out there. Yeah, pretty much have it. Do have some. Good. Not that I'm wanting for money. Yeah, I do have to remember to try my best to speak up. It also helps. I don't know why. I don't know if it puts the. Actually, I don't know which side the mic is on. If it's on the right or left. There's a hole down there from the right side. I was just wondering because, like, I tend to put left side slightly off of my ear so I can like hear myself speak better, so it's not yeah. Um, and I was wondering if by doing that I'm like moving a mic hole further away or something, but I think it could be on my right ear, but I'm not sure. He's still not here. Okay. We're gonna start with role quest, actually. Okay. Side quest, I will probably switch to. What did I say I was gonna do? White Mage. Because it's. Did not pick up Reaper or Pixelmancer. Like, I literally just can't, like. I. See, as you can see, I pretty much, like. I used to level everything. And now I have no energy to do that. Sadly. So. I think what I'll do. Because I'm so much ahead in level, and I want to clear out the side quest, I will use the White Mage. Anything else, yeah, yeah, the Distillery, yeah, that's, At least you only have to click once on the controller, whereas on mouse, it's twice. I do not know why. That is strange. But, yes. We're going to... Hello. A last from Terral, was it? Sorry, can't help you. That reminds me, though. I heard Terral has its own local variety of spirits called Mezcal. Been meaning to taste it myself for an age now, but you've no idea how hard it is to get one's hand on a bottle of it here. It's basically... From what I looked up, some kind of form of tequila or something? Something like that. That's kind of neat. Is the other one like a... Welcome to Shiokaze Hostelry. How may I serve you? You're searching for someone? As a matter of fact, I do distinctly remember seeing a Vera woman of that description earlier, but I'm afraid I could not tell you where she may be now. That's unfortunate. I'm assuming... Yeah, it is upstairs. Yay! Hayataka. A Vera woman wearing a bow. Why, yes, I do recall such a person. It was hard not to notice her, really, given how she was peering at every little thing. If she came from the distant lands to the west, no doubt Gane is quite the unusual sight for her. With any luck, she'll still be where I saw her, in the vicinity of the Sekisugumi barracks. Seki Saigumi? Yeah, sorry, I'm too fixated on trying to pronounce it. And that is there. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I think it was some let's see. Yeah, I still think it's neat that I was able to make my avatar's looks, pretty much. Unfortunately, like, I searched on Lodestone, and there is already a person called Aura Grey that has a character on Cactar. So I cannot change my last name. Unless I move to another server. Don't want to spend that money right now. But yeah, it would be neat. I know I don't really want to change my YouTube name because Grey. The Grey just goes to the theme. Grey, anyways. Still. I think actually it's like it doesn't matter. Barrett. Oh, look, he's home. I will be 1 minute. I'm gonna hold on. Anyways, yes, I'm back. I have my headphones off, but I'm on my desk, so I hope nothing could be heard. I think the door was shut and I was in the living room. Anyways. This city is simply too large for me to cover alone. Perhaps it's time I returned home. Hi. Come to aid your searching, Toka. Oh, is that right? I'm grateful, but why? Exposition, backstory stuff. I see. Shashepya always was a worrywart. Won't deny I'd appreciate the help, though. Ascertaining the whereabouts of the cocoon has been no easy task. I managed to secure room and board in this lodging after arriving in Kukana, and have been using it as a base to track down the thief ever since. I'll tell you all I know. According to an eyewitness from our village, the thief is a middle-aged Huron man. That's all we got to go on regarding his appearance. Well, that's not much. Yet, so long as he possesses the cocoon, he can be anyone and anything. An elderly woman traipsing along the street, a child throwing a ball, mayhap even the dog chasing after it. Truth be told, I was nigh at wit's end trying to find him. That is, until I discovered that a series of unusual squabbles have been occurring around the city. After investigating these incidents, I found one commonality. The instigator in each case invariably had no recollection of the incident, let alone of inciting it. What's more, eerie accounts have begun to circulate amongst the residents. Some folk claim they somehow been seen in two places at once. Based on all this, I believe the thief's been using the Dreamweave cocoon to transform into innocence and spread discord throughout the city. Stands to reason we can find him by following the trail of chaos left in his wake, no? And yet, even should we apprehend him in whatever form he's hidden himself within, there's nothing to stop him from feigning ignorance. Besides the secret remedy, of course. The recipe for an elixir which can forcibly remove the cocoon's enchantment has been passed down in my village for emergencies like this. I made sure to prepare a few vials before making the voyage here. Convenient. I need simply throw the solution at the suspect, and the cocoon's weave of mimicry will unfurl on the spot. That covers everything. Now, what say we see if there's any trouble afoot? The thief will undoubtedly not be far from it. Let me know when you're ready. We'll catch him together. Ready to set off then? Perfect. I say we begin our search with the market. I recall a great number of people gathering at the Rakuza district, I believe it was called. Oh, yeah. I already know. So we can talk about something right there. Is that it? Wait, what is a questy looking thing there? Taste investigate. gonna do fine. Why did I not do that, please? You don't get experience anyway. Live to serve achievement. Huh? Oh, weird. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, what am I doing? I'm distracted, that's fine. Talk about city? To think that all of this was wrought by mortal hands. Remarkable. My people have ever lived in harmony with nature, but that doesn't mean we condemn the ways of those who choose otherwise. In fact, in the brief time I've been exposed to settlements like this, I've come to see such places have their merits too. She seems sincere. Maybe I should have asked if it was her because, yeah, he could have personated her, but yeah, no. Anyway, point of interest? Bellowing man. Look, you thieving Washington. I told you that this isn't enough. But sir, that cannot be right. I am sure I gave you your change in full. Enough! Hand over my money or I'll take it by force. We can keep watching. I think it's the one that's demanding his money. But isn't it obvious? No one gets so worked up over a handful of coins unless they're looking for trouble. Reveal yourself, villain. What in the blazes do you think you're doing? Oh, so sorry, very sorry, very sorry. Ah, oh dear. 1,000 apologies, sir. I gravely miscalculated your change. I will return what you owed immediately. I beg your forgiveness. Oh, well, it's a good thing I didn't select something. Hope that she has enough left. I apologize for the disturbance. How dreadfully embarrassing. Hunter doesn't quit after a single arrow misses its mark. Best not to dwell on what's done, and instead focus on our next course of action. Let's see how things fare on Kogane Dori. That's the same. did. Yeah. Still the same one. So this one is a new one. The sea? I can't believe how impossibly vast it is. My jaw dropped when I first saw it. I could hardly fathom where the rising end in the sea began before arriving into the Yoyo. Yoyo? Well, I'd imagine the sea to be merely a larger, saltier body of water than the lake back home. There, we would race from shore to shore. To attempt the same here, I fear would have fatal results. Indeed. How could you do you silly, vicious lummox? What is going on here? A big bloke yonder allegedly laid his hands on that grizzled fella's woman. Afraid this may come to blows. Calm yourself, man. I've not done what she claims. You dare add insult to injury by calling her a liar? Ignore him. I told you that pig defiled me. Cut him down this instant. There is no truth to her words. Wherefore does she spout such rubbish? Call me, give me strength. Got this bloody brute down already. Yes, not less than your head shall serve as penance for your crimes. Very well, let my blade prove my innocence. It's her, right? Well, especially how she smiled like that. Well, that's yep. Individual. Was that really necessary? No matter, I was growing weary of this petty farce. It's time I moved on to bigger and better things. Bird. Oh, no, you don't. You hesitated. You're gonna end up missing? Or aren't you? Can you make it? Nope, you missed. Poor little Namzu. Oh, never mind. That was close. Trying to eat a little onigiri. Is it onigiri? Wait, what in the world? Little namazu? Oh, huh. How odd. My bow's more out of tune than I realized. Mm-hmm. Huh. Chat keeps disconnecting. That's weird. Is it really you? Oh, thanks for coming. You're safe. I found her lying unconscious in a nearby alleyway. She could only vaguely recall being attacked from behind before losing consciousness. So the villain knocked her out before assuming her visage in a ploy to deceive her husband. I felt for the deception like a complete and utter fool. I do not even know how to begin to make amends. There are no amends to be made. You simply acted as any husband would. Or at least he gets it. Due to your involvement, this matter was resolved without bloodshed. The Sekisagumi thank you. It is regrettable, however, that the villain managed to escape. A criminal who can change their shape at will is exceedingly dangerous. Know that the Sekisagumi will alert the populace to this menace and remain vigilant for any suspicious activity in the city. Let's return to my lodgings. I'd like to go over where we stand with our elusive query. Query. Ugh. Hostility. Hmm? As predicted, the thief has been using the cocoon's power of mimicry to incite conflict around the city. Oh, what he hopes to accomplish by doing so, however, is still unclear. And so long as he has this power, our sole means of tracking him remains the havoc left in his wake. A trying trail for any hunter, but I'm heartened to have a warrior like you beside me as I tread it. We'll catch him together, and when we do, we'll mete out the justice he deserves. Yay, justice and all that. Oh yeah. 1, 2. So there's another 4, 92, 94, or was it 92, 95? Yeah. He's eager to continue. Okay, just closing that door. I see blood. Good to see you, Ara. For better or worse, I haven't heard about any unusual incidents in Kagana since our last altercation with the thief. There may be a reason for that. Do you remember when he claimed he was moving on to bigger and better things? If we're to catch him, we may have to expand the scope of our search beyond Kugane. Yet, he traveled all the way from Taral to this eastern land for a reason, and I can't imagine he'd go too far. Do you know of any other settlements nearby? What do you see? People live out in those waters? But they're so vast. Well, where would we even begin? Ah, so the Khufu has an outpost at the Ruby Price. That sounds like the perfect place to start. Let's make our way there and avail ourselves of the soldiers' intel. If anything out of the ordinary has occurred, no doubt they'll be aware of it, shall we? She's yummy. And Claire. There we go. Just putting links to. Oh yeah, the review. Oh, yeah. We're gonna. It's right there at that entrance. We're going to port there because it puts you there. Let's see. Right there. um, T, T, um, well, this is unexpected. What brings you to the Ruby Price? Steps off exposition. Here we go. Disputes? Strange you should ask. Not even a moon ago, the waters of the Ruby Sea were poised to turn a sanguinary shade. Please, tell us everything. A Confederate skiff approached the Ruby Prize without authorization, and this argument began hurling insult after insult in an obvious attempt to provoke us. We did not succumb to their provocations, however. After warning the vessel we'd warning the ve- After warning the vessel we'd fire if they drew an ilm closer, they withdrew without a word. However, should they attempt to provoke us again, we would not display the same level of restraint, and the roar of our cannon shall signal their comrades to rally in full force. The waters will flow, Bread. Of that there can be no doubt. Tensions run high, not like this has ever occurred. I see. Thank you for the information. Might we speak privately? Based on the testimony just now, I gather there's an agreement in these waters that the Confederates are not to draw near the Ruby Price, guarded as it is by Bakufu sentries. If that's the case, then as the soldier stated, I can only conclude that the vessel earlier was attempting to incite a dispute between the two factions. Which fits the modus operandi of our quarry, wouldn't you say? Perhaps it was he who sailed here under the banner of the Confederates. Whatever the case may be, we've nothing but conjecture. We'll need solid evidence before we can alert the soldiers here to this threat. I doubt they'll heed our warnings otherwise. First, we need to verify if any members of the Confederacy actually approached the Ruby Prize. Do you know where their base of operations can be found? Sakazuki. Looks like it would be faster for us to swim there. Swimming! Apparently we're swimming now. At least I can swim. Well, my character can. I cannot. No, no can swim. Oh, I told you. What? Absolutely not. Not a one of my Confederate brothers and sisters would approach the Ruby Price without authorization. Those cowardly Bakufu dogs must have concocted this baseless rumor to get right out of us. Yeah, I don't think that's the case either. Sorry, dude, but I felt like it was genuine enough. The soldiers at the Ruby Price said that, did they? Pardon my language, but that's a load of crap. We have no interest in hanging waters. If anything, I've seen their skiffs encroaching on our territory of late. If you ask me, they're the ones thirsty for blood. Yeah, I know about that. Nope. Hi. There you are. Listen to what this person has to say. The situation is more grave than we thought. I'm thankful you came, and not a moment too soon. Captain Rasho ain't been acting himself, you see. Normally where he goes, Sensui goes, but not today. He showed up just earlier as lonesome and ordered us to gather as many heads as able to join him on the Isle of Beko to attend some pressing business. Normally I'd oblige the captain without a moment's hesitation, but I had a feeling something weren't right, so I asked him what manner of business. We're gonna set the ruby price ablaze, he says. The ruby price? Tried speaking some sense into him, but he weren't minding to listen. Walk off saying he has no need of craving. Sorry, not saying. Like me. Look, I don't know what got into this captain, but it can't be anything good. Please go to the Isle of Beko and stop him and me comrades before it's too late. This Rasho acting strangely can't be a coincidence. We need to get to that island and quickly. Do you know the way? Mm-hmm. Got it, with not a moment to waste. Yeah, because I like how. This way. This way. Wait, what? I thought I was following it. Somehow I went off to the right. Oh, I... anyway. I hear voices. Seem to have gathered up ahead. Those kind of things they can encroach on our territory and get away with it. I'll be danged if we let them. So no, we lay siege to the ruby prize and siege it for ourselves. But why? But are you silly? If we do this, we won't just be starting a battle. We'll be starting a war. You've been acting strange, Captain. What's gone into you? Silence! I didn't ask for your opinion. Those land doings claimed it was us reaching this agreement. I say we give what they deserve. No, please. You're not welcome here. Be gone if you value your lives. You're a terrible actor. Yep. You stole them out of the skies once again. Don't tell me you count even a pirate cap among your acquaintances. What are you trying to accomplish? Why in such a conflict wherever you go? Why? Sorry to disappoint you, but contrary to the passage of the Unbound prattling about freeing the world from the tyranny of government, I have no grand designs. I wish merely for everyone to show their true faces. Folk love to put on airs of sophistication and virtue, but push them toward the edge and their masks slip off to reveal the monsters underneath. They go for their neighbors' jugglers to save their own skin. You've seen it for yourselves. Quite the spectacle. Not everybody's like that, though. And then Hanzo again. Man, the winds are too strong. What's that? A man of 1,000 faces, a true menace indeed. We return to Ano Koro forthwith to alert the captain. Rest assured the Confederacy will be keeping a close watch over the Ruby Sea. I didn't think for a moment he was an impostor, and the lies he spouted about the Bukufu soldiers were enough to make my blood boil. To think what would have happened had you not been here to stop us. Kami bless you. You were almost all for it. All he wants is to expose people's so-called true faces. That he would use the cocoon for such a petty cause. Unthinkable. Let's return to Kagane for the time being. Yeah, what was that Namzu? Oh, ow. Hang it all! Can't believe it. Like that. Forgive me. I find myself more disgusted with that villain each time we see him, and I think all this driven by some small-minded spy. From what I could gauge, he didn't fly toward Kogane during his escape. I believe he seeks a new settlement to terrorize. Now that the Confederacy and I are acquainted, I'll see if they can't help me sniff out his roost. No doubt where there's smoke, he'll be there stoking the fire. And I suppose I'll use this period to tend to my bow. Next time my arrow will fly true. Yeah, who's who? 94. So, it shouldn't be any more unless it levels me up. And then we can go to those 3 side quests there in that one place. And yeah, I don't know if I'll do story yet or not. That takes hours to do. Especially because I want to do the side quests as I come to them. Because it just, yeah. Itoka appears to have found a new lead. Wonderful you're here. Ever since the incident in the Ruby Sea, I've kept a line of communication with the Confederacy. And they just reported something you'd be interested to hear. Apparently a man impersonating the distinguished Lord of Doma was recently exposed. He? Or the one that, I think? The one that, like, is he gonna look like he? One of the Lord's retainers saw through the pretender's facade while he was attempting to stir up trouble in the Doman Enclave. The impostor then, excuse me, reportedly transformed into a hawk and fled. Clearly, a quarry now nests in Doma. I'd like to resume our hunt immediately, but I'm not sure where he may go after his failure in the Enclave. Do any locations come to mind? The area near it? Yangsha. Yeah. A town in Yangsha called Namai, you say? That sounds promising. The extent of your knowledge is truly remarkable. Right? Then, without further ado, let's make our way there and see if the residents have They're just sitting in usual activity. Yeah, can't really do the voices. Unless something feels like a southern accent to me, then I can do it. But I just saw this um he's a cat boy. Yeah, I just saw this. I think I just subscribed to him. He did the voices really well. Like I need to finish that. I haven't like watched the entire video, but like yeah, a fake cat boy something. I know. I just subscribed in my memory, just like the exact name of him just escapes me, but yeah, I just subscribed to him, and he did the voices really well, and unfortunately I can't, so like, I hope that sound okay. Like, I will be still, somebody watches it with me eventually, but yeah. I'm sorry I can't do the voices as well as, like, some out there can, but, I'll just get this, I do what I can. Okay. Have there been any quarrels of late? Well, yes, actually. Just the other day, the two of us were at each other over for salmon. Okay, yeah, no, that's not what I mean, dude. She was only supposed to eat half, but she went and gobbled the whole thing. In the end, she purchased this one by way of apology, so I let bygones be bygones. Well, what's that? This isn't the sort of quarrel you're speaking of? Yeah, this is more like a spiff, a, something, those little ones. A tip, spit, spiff, tip. What is the word when it's like just a small little, yeah. Some of the tea, I think. Anyways. Trouble? None that I can think of. For a blessing, all have been peaceful. Huh? By the Cummings grazes, our quaint village has not been strife since the Imperials were ousted. There has been news, however, of a man impersonating Lord Hien at the Enclave. As I am told, when Lord Hien voiced intentions to invade Noxia, all present grew wary of the individual. None more so than Lady Yukiri, who saw through the force immediately after he was exposed. The villain fled the scene with haste. Unfortunately, efforts to find him have not borne fruit. Yeah. None of the residents, I suppose, would have reported anything out of the ordinary. How did you fare? Mhm. Then it seems the villain is not here. Where might he have gone? Huh? What are you doing here? Familiar looking dude, yeah. Friend of yours? Huh? Don't hang your head like we're strangers. We met just moments ago. Remember, you asked me how to reach the House of the Fierce. That wasn't moments ago. Wasn't it? Good grief, lass, you're lost, aren't you? I can understand your embarrassment, but I'll tell you the way again. Listen carefully now. Follow the descending paths leading north out of the village until you see a small pond, and simply dive in and swim. The House of the Fierce will be on the other side. Could he have impersonated you this time? This doesn't bode well. We must hurry. Oh. Much obliged, sir. Oh, that's unfortunate. That or he's like the past. Just how far must we swim to reach this place? I dare say my days spent in lakes back home are about to come in handy. Mm-hmm. My friends, it's come to my attention that the Khan of the Zim Steppe mighty Oranier tribe conspires in the shadows to invade Doma. We must not give them the chance. Invasion would mean all-out war. There is only one solution. Under the cover of darkness, you must assassinate the Khan. Only with his death can this crisis be averted. They grow wary if I observe my targets more carefully. Ooh, with all due respect, the allegations must be brought before Lord Hien. It is imperative we receive his instruction before acting. That would be playing right into the Oranier's hands. After all, an impostor disguised as Lord Hien was but recently exposed. An Oranier spy, there can be no question. Yet the spy has fled. Their rebel is unknown. They could be anyone and anywhere, weaving new schemes even as we speak. Decisive action must be taken. That is why I came to you. So the impersonation of Lord Hien was but a part of the Orino's grand scheme? But why would those who fought alongside us for Doma's liberation conspire to invade? Forgive me, but you do not seem yourself, right? Something isn't right. Uh-huh. Because I am desperate. A shadow looms over Dona, and only with your help can I cast away its dark pall. Please, lend me your strength. Our honored Fenora risked life and limb to set Doma free, yet you address her with suspicion and doubt? She says we must act first to prevent greater bloodshed, then we must act. It is true that she's never led us astray. Brothers and sisters, let us join hands with her once more to drive back this shadow rising over Doma. No. What is the meaning of this? It's an Inferno Orner spy. Quickly kill her before she can escape. You sound nothing like me. Your shot ends here. Do you think she's gonna run out of those things? It's you. Such persistent vermin. Why don't you just shoot it out of his hand? Shoot the item. I'm not getting away this time. Why does it keep missing? I usually force hunter people. Aim not the bow. Ha, pathetic. You're nothing like that other girl. What was her name? Ah, yes, Toka. She was fearsome, that one, right up until the moment I drove my blade into her back. What? What is this? Don't tell me you've been masquerading around as a Toka herself. After all, that would make you no better than me. Hiding behind the name of another won't erase the blame you bear for everything that happened. Yeah, but what about Lise? It's similar. She was pretending to be her sister, right? I mean, it can't be that bad. I'm sorry. I'll swear I'll explain everything to you later. For now, we should apprise these men and women of the situation. To think he can transform into anyone. A truly fearsome ability. I shall alert Lord Hien to this threat immediately. Rest assured that all Adoma will be on alert. I was completely fooled. No words to express my shame. Upon speaking with you again, I realized that though the impostor assumed your guise, he had neither your spirit nor your grace. Forgive me. I will not fall for such a farce again. Might I have a word? The man impersonating you earlier. I'd recognize his face anywhere. Without a doubt, he is Samidare, a childhood friend. You know him? Please, you must tell us everything. I've known Samidare nearly my entire life. We learned the shinobi arts together, you see. Roughly 25 years ago, we engaged in our first battle as proud ninja, defeating Doma against the Empire's invasion. With every fiber in our body, we met their mighty Magitech with nimble ninjutsu. As if moved by our resolve, the mighty auspice and guardian of Doma, Tamamo Gozen, appeared on the field of battle to aid our cause. Yet our efforts were for naught. The Empire might fell. The Empire's might fell upon Doma like a hammer, and we were crushed beneath their overwhelming force. The occupation began soon thereafter, and so too did my work from the shadows. While I devoted myself to resisting Empire in secret, Samidare was conscripted to their army and forced to become an Imperial spy. I understand he served them well, fanning the flames of war in faraway lands through rumor and manipulation. Indeed, as far back as I can recall, Samidare has ever excelled in the skill of subterfuge. It was only after the prison exchange that he returned to Doma at long last. But he was a changed man. He could find no joy or solace in the peace he once fought to secure and for our nation. Instead, he sought to disrupt it. War has taught me the truth of this world. Civility is but a facade to hide man's savagery. And I'll prove it here in dear, dear Denmark. The fool I am. I thought he was jesting. Only later, when I discovered the web of lies he'd spun to turn folk against one another, did I realize he meant every word. I tried to confront him, but he fled Doma before I had a chance. Nevertheless, I searched his home afterwards and discovered a missive from an organization called the Passage of the Unbound. I have it here with me. I have it with me here. Dear illustrious Samadari, we extend our deepest gratitude for your interest in joining the Passage of the Unbound. Each passing day, our secret order draws closer to schools, and we shall require exceptional talent for what lies ahead. Bearing these deeds in mind, we have decided to welcome you into the fold. To celebrate the start of an auspicious future together, we invite you to meet your colleagues in Tuliyoyo and have enclosed your ticket within. Exceptional talent, exceptional egos, more like. This passage of the unbound kept a watchful eye on nations far and wide to recruit cutthroats like Samadari who only followed their own desires. Upon his arrival in Tyrol, Samadari's ambitions guided him to my home, where he stole the Dreamweave cocoon and set out to use it for his own twisted ends. I'm afraid that bears to be the way of it. In all likelihood, it is the passage of the Unbound which alerted him to this Dreamweave cocoon's existence. Today, Samadari attempted to incite war between Doma and the Azim Steppe by wearing the face of our dearest ally, you. Your timely appearance prevented the worst from happening, but so long as he can alter his form and face at will, who can say what tomorrow may bring? His years as a secret operative have made him a master at reading people. Should he decide to study his target before taking their form, I fear his schemes may not be discovered until it's already too late. Please be careful, and may the Kami bless and keep you. Attempting to find Samadari now would be a fruitless endeavor. He could be any bird in the sky or any beast roaming the wild. Let us return to Kugane. I'll reveal everything to you there. I promise. I'm grateful for your help today. Once again, I let our prey slip away. The only silver lining is that we know who he is now. But more importantly, I apologize for deceiving you. As Samadari said, I'm not the greatest hunter of my home. I'm not Itoka. I'm Kuyuki. I hail from the same village as Itoka, and I too am a hunter, but only a name. You've seen my aim for yourself. Yet, most shameful of all is that it's my fault the Dreamweave cocoon was stolen. Normally, it is enshrined in the deepest recesses of our home. Only Itoka had leave to wield it. The forest provides shelter and sustenance to many, and not all we share its bounty with are friendly. When great beasts threaten our home, the cocoon power may be used to protect our lives. Yet I used it for my own foolish desires. I couldn't take any more. I was a hunter, yet could barely catch prey large enough to feed myself. I was forced to wash clothes, prepare meals, and tune bows. Just once I wanted to be acknowledged. I wanted to feel pride. So I used the cocoon's power to transform myself into Itoka. With her dexterity and finesse, I finally caught prey befitting a true hunter. And as I carried my prize home, he appeared. I found him collapsed in the middle of a beaten path. I never had reason to mistrust someone before, so I approached to nurse his wounds. Yet the moment I drew close, he knocked the cocoon from my grasp and struck me unconscious. He was long gone by the time I awoke. I confessed my sins to the village elder. In her boundless grace, she forgave me. But I could not forgive myself. I left home and that very eve in secret to pursue the thief, all the way to Ghana. After several days of fruitlessly scouring the city, who should I see but Itoka? As our most exceptional hunter, it came as no surprise the elder had charged her with recovering the cocoon. She was astonished to see me, of course. I had told no one of my actions. I feared she would send me home, but when I expressed to her my shame, my anger, she consoled me and told me we would find the cocoon together. And I was certain we would, until that day the duplication killed her. You appeared soon after her passing. So, someone as strong as you at my side, maybe, just maybe, I could avenge her. So I lied. Like Cemetery said, I'm no better than he is. I'm an imposter, but my desire to reclaim the cocoon is every bit as strong as Itoka's was. Yeah, but you're not doing it for bad means like he is. I am so sorry for lying to you. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me and continue aiding me in reclaiming the Dreamweave cocoon. Thank you for telling me the truth. I have faith in you. Yeah, thank you. I know with you at my side, I can keep my promise to Itoka. For now, I'll remain vigilant for any news regarding conflict in the region. Please do pay me a visit when you find a moment to spare. I'm counting on you. Yeah, it's nice. So we're done with that. Okay. Science class. Oh, I don't think it shows up. Where was it? I think it was over here somewhere. There's just a few of those. I need to remember to switch jobs. Yeah. One, two, three. Yeah, they are. They're all here. I remember correctly. So we're gonna finish up by doing these concepts. Bracelet 655. Oh yeah, no, not this. Obviously that's that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely putting it on the stats. That needs to be level, yeah, 90. I need to be 90. So. A pillow. Pelu stands by the road of many fires, looking perplexed. Ah, you the adventurer! I have a proposition, one that you will likely prove profitable for both of us. You remember the recent storm? I was nearly as many fires went shot, so I urged my alpaca onward through the whipping winds, rather than seeking immediate shelter. Alas, when the storm settled, I discovered that those same winds had carried off half my stock. I should very much like to recover it, but I hear it told that the roads are plagued by brigands of late. Another reason why I was keen to press on to the safety of many fires, and so I find myself torn of the wisest course of action: to write off my loss or to speculate to reaccumulate. But now a third option presents itself: to invest in one of to whom the risk of a return journey would be much reduced on account of her utter derision of danger. The items are also likely lying along the riverbank between here and Earthenshire, if you would take me up on the offer. Yeah, picking up the other two. Foot rushed with work. Bum pain and brain ache. When will Swift Postig be able to come be rest his poor feet? Wait, you the adventurer who is hand-lending the third promise, are you not? You must hand-lend with Swippostic too. Many Fires is a busy peddle place, and Swippostic her most trusted porter broker, arranging transport between here and Earthenshire. Everything came to a quick stop when the big wind struck, and now the road to Earthenshire is open again. And many Fires is rafter packed with travellers and traders who need Swippostic's help. It's all too much for one Mobby to handle. Please, adventurer, help Swippostic by asking the travel traders what hand help they need. Hmm? You know when the next wagon for Erlenshire leaves? I have monies for the artisans. The proceeds from selling my wells in the markets of Tolio, minus a small commission, of course. I'm very keen to get here by due date, not only in order to avoid any late delivery penalties, but because I simply cannot wait to see what new miracles those master craftsmen have created. Looking hungry, Tom. Chica Shook recognizes you. You're the Lowlander who was journey sharing with Book Lamont. If you happen to find yourself freehand, perhaps you could do a friend favor for Chekoshuk. As you've no doubt I catch, Neat Fires is currently close packed with travelers waiting for the flight of wee wingless to be repaired, and to truth say it, our food stores are nearly empty shelves. Lucky-wise, there is a plentiful tasty meat in the riverlands to the west. Chica Chuck just needs helpy hand help healthy-hearted sword Lynn's words to collect it for him. If you could help Checo to restock his stores of beast flesh and bird flesh, he would be most grateful. Okay, the one that what you need. Yes, that's right. I'm Earthenshire bound, and I can't leave soon enough. My fruit already on the turn. It's bananas mostly, some apples, a few peaches. Basically anything you can eat with one hand while you're carrying on working with the other. The artisans can't get enough of them. Earthenshire? Isn't it the Moblin village where they keep all the artisans? I hadn't thought about paying the place a visit, but now that you mention it, to tell it true, I came here looking for mercenary work, guarding caravans and whatnot. Earthenshire might be just the place for me. With all the gold and jewels they handle, I warrant the Moblins will pay through the mouth for guards. Am I looking for passage to Earthenshire? Not me, friend. I'm heading to Okanu. Just trying to figure out the best way to go about it. Whether to wait for the flight of the wee winglets to be repaired, or to try to find another way around. Oh yeah, I can fly here. Oh, I forgot. Well, not too hard to defeat that one. But I guess it helped a little bit having my chocobo out, so yeah. No belonging. And the last lost belonging. Yay! No, since water rippers were cancelled on Wednesday, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's actually my free day. I might begin early and do either my main or my cowboy alt. Maybe. It's not really that much to do. I might actually begin early and do like, I don't know if I'll record or do a stream, but yeah, Wednesday. Whatever, it's canceled, so give it a holiday. Because right now we're finishing these off. It could be a nice long day of trying to get the story completed there. Well, with side quests and interest sparse, but yeah. Ah, you're back. And still in one piece, I see. That's good news, at least. Do you have any more for me? Oh, thank you, thank you. The containers may be a little waterlogged, but the merchandise inside seems none the worse for wear. Crafting tools, if you're interested. My stock and trade. I was especially loath leaving behind after learning of the collapse of the Great Descent. The demand will be through the roof. Thank the gods you've appeared when you did. Nature may have blessed us Pelu Pelu with an enterprising spirit and an unquenchable wanderlust, but she also made us slight of nature and meager through. If I had been the one to go back and treasure them, I'd likely have lost my head to bandits' acts, or else washed over the falls to my doom. It's the reason my people often employ sellswords to guard our caravans. But their rates will have surely doubled or more since the storm wreaked so much chaos on the roads. Never fear, though, for you have taught me that when in want of a sellsword, an adventurer will suffice. Oh, yeah. That's it on Facebook. 650. 655. Yes, put it on my Fiverr. 660. Okay, so it definitely does go on White Mage once it's leveled. Well, one more level. Or half a level? Slightly less than half a level. Something. Excellent work, my friend. Now Pastig knows who needs wagon lending. All that remains is decide who's to wagon lend to first. Fresh fruit, he thinks. Earthenshire artisans need mind fuel, after all. Then the trinket seller, and the swordlender, and finally the Northgoer. Whether Earthenshire knows, Plastic will make that everyone goes where they need to go. Still not gonna level me, is it? Oh wow. Kochuk has keen edged his knife and Ember stoked his oven. Did you bring the meat? Fleshy hunch of a foul, most foul. The sweet meat of a man-eater. Yes, this will do nice-wise. Now the big task begins. Cooking it many ways, that everyone who passed through many fires might be belly-gladdened. Did you know that Chickachuck's humber stay place is named after the dinner flames of all the different peoples who rest here on their long walks? It is for cook mobbies like him to attend to everyone's tongue fills. What is lip smacky to a ton of water might be fat spat by a Shitona, but the leg flesh of a bird of Ligaka, whether simply coal roasted or dusted with seed powder and oil boiled till golden, is tasty, rated all by all. The belly flesh of the Widowmaker is a more head-scratchy meat. It has a certain stinkworthiness that most save we moblins shun, but bubble brewed with hilly heaps of chilies, and it makes for a mamulja delicacy. But enough tongue flaps. Chuck must prepare a banquet for our hungry-tummed guests. Very wordy. Huh? And yeah, now I'm all done in this zone. I'll digress aside. Oh, this actually is hurting my ears a little. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute, little gay little kitten. So I'm gonna end the stream here. And thank you for watching, or it will be you when you do watch it when it comes up on YouTube. I'm assuming it still will, even though I didn't go to YouTube directly. But yeah, next time, like I said, maybe Wednesday, I will try to do a story. So thank you. Bye.